So I just wanted to share something. For those of you who don't know me or don't know my past, um, I had a bone marrow transplant. I had leukemia, and I was diagnosed in March of 2018, and had my bone marrow transplant in June. But before that, I was really in shape. Super in shape. 10.5% body fat. I was considering competing. I would walk like crazy. I could walk 5 miles an hour, and um, but I'd be gone for 2 hours and just walk fast and run and jog. And I was really in good shape. And so when I got sick, and then and plus emotionally, I've always been a pusher and a striver and a struggler and just gonna get it done. And so when I got sick and then I started recovering, I always put in the back of my mind that I'm gonna, they said give it a year, give it 2 years, um, you know, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this in 6 months. And I had this attitude of, no, I've always been above and beyond on everything I do. I put the effort in and I go for it and I push myself, and it doesn't always work that way. But and I will say that I'm still struggling. So, but what I was thinking about, and what I wanted people, if anyone's listening, if you're recovering, I was watching a video on someone doing a recovery. This is how I recovered from such and such. And, she's doing all these tremendous exercises that I was doing when I was in really good shape. But when you're recovering, that's not always feasible. And I really wanted to just reach out and tell people too that, no matter what kind of shape you're in or what kind of person you are, and all recovery, whether and especially cancer and chemo and other transplants, um, you know, not everyone's going to be able to do those exercises in 2 weeks. Excuse me. I was lucky enough to get up and brush my teeth every morning for 3 months. I lost a ridiculous amount of weight. The chemo just took me by surprise, and the transplant made my metabolism go sky high, and I couldn't eat, and I would throw up every time I brushed my teeth, and all of these things that just brushing my teeth in the morning was a struggle. I had to force myself to do it. And I'm someone who is a go-getter and who is strong emotionally, physically, all of it. And I struggled. So I just want people that are recovering from cancer, recovering from surgery, recovering from transplants. If you're reading on here and you truly want to be inspired, then you need to see where you're at, and don't ever compare yourself to other people, because there is no way that you can necessarily do what this other person does. And the more I compared myself to other people and the more I was harder on myself, the harder it was for me to recover. And that's why I'm still working on it, because up here it's emotional recovery as well. I was so hard on myself that I was watching these other people. Why aren't I doing what they can do? And the harder I pushed, the more I pushed myself back, and it was a vicious fight. So it's just something that I saw, and I think that I hope someone that's recovering can see this and go at your own pace. I think I'm going to do some video content on recovery and things to look for, and on a simple level, not doing these freaking messed up exercises that freaking athletes do. We're human, and the most important thing is that we recover up here, because people don't realize what transplants and really horrible cancer can do to your mentality as well. So it's not just physical at all, and I think people that are recovering understand that. Anyway, I just wanted to reach out.